What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream with Jay's Corner TCG. My name is Joey. You can call me Jay. And without further ado, let's get this underway. What's happening, everybody? Welcome in, everybody. We've got to my right, we got Gladiator Collectibles. Underneath me, we got Cali Life TV, and diagonally to me, we got Kangas Krantz. What's happening, guys? We have three other content creators, collectors in here to, chop it up, talk Pokemon, talk content creation. So if you guys are content creators yourselves, you're in here, you can learn from, either our mistakes, things we have going on, and just Pokemon in general. So thank you all for being in here. Mo Money said, hey, welcome in, Mo Money. Newts Scamder said, hey, sis. Newts, welcome in. Tarko, what's happening, Tarko? Clampy in here. Cali Life TV. Hey, man, I see you multitasking. Appreciate you. KJ.
Hey, I might as well, talk to everybody.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. So if you guys don't know, Albert, right over here. What's going on, Albert? How you doing?
What's up? How's it going, guys?
Good, man. Steven, what's going on? How you doing?
Yo. What's going on, you guys? Thanks for having me, Jay.
Cali Life, absolutely. Cali Life, what's happening? How you doing?
Yo, doing good, man. Thank you for having all of us here, Jay, and I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys for taking the time. I know usually, time is pretty precious. So thank you guys for taking the time being in here. I wanted to go ahead and get right into it with just like the question off the top that usually people have. What got you into Pokemon? Do you remember like either as a kid or what brought you back into Pokemon? So we'll start off with Gladiator Collectibles. What brought you into Pokemon, man?
All right, guys. So how's it going? Gladiator Collectibles here, or Albert. So I definitely had him back in the day when I was like 6 years old, 5-6 years old. Everybody had him at school,
right? So
I had to have him too. That's how it goes. I did kind of I guess 2003 and 4 kind of stray off to Yu-Gi-Oh. That was kind of like my path,
right?
Like Pokemon cards weren't cool anymore. It was Yu-Gi-Oh. And then slowly got away from it. But basically, what happened to me is in 2019. Literally, I can track it down to a single day. I was in Target. My girlfriend Robin at the time had moved down here, and she was we were at the checkout at Target, and she was it was Shining Legends. That was the first box I opened. Epic. It was Shining Legends. What? It was the Raichu box.
Yeah.
And we grabbed the Raichu box, went back home, opened it up, thought it was awesome, and then literally less than 2 weeks later, I was buying an Evolutions box, for one, and that's when I paid $125 for an Evolutions box in 2019. I always tell people that. Yeah, I always tell people that.
Up.
So
good times.
It was just off to the races from there. I started watching people on YouTube.
Right. I remember you early on from Trainer Trey's stream. I think that's where I first ever seen you.
Yeah, I was watching Leonhardt, PokeRev, then I don't know, kind of got recommended some Rip and Ships type platforms.
Yeah.
And then I literally was I can do this myself.
Yeah.
I want to do this myself. So that's how it started. Yeah, I kind of dove. Like I said, I went from not opening cards at all to less than maybe 10 days later after that Raichu box.
Yeah.
Buying booster boxes. It was right in.
That's how it goes sometimes. I feel like once we rediscover that nostalgia keeps rushing back to us, and we kind of dive head first into it, and we're kids with adult money now, so it's all right, here we go, we're going after it. All right, Cali Life TV, same question. What got you into Pokemon? You, out of all of us, have a very unique channel, I would say, because your channel doesn't just revolve around Pokemon. I think I saw one of your first Pokemon videos posted about maybe a year ago, and you have, as your name says from your channel, Cali Life TV. It's a lot of things within California because that's where you're located. A lot of things you like to do. But what specifically brought you into Pokemon, and how has it been for you?
So, all right. My channel, all right, it's unique, and Pokemon, I try to just eventually one day I was just sitting when I was about like 5 years ago, a couple years ago, actually, I got into Pokemon, and I got into the YouTube. Well, all right. Let's rewind that back. All right, hold on. I'm kind of nervous, yo, but all right.
Hey, you good, man? It's all fam here. We can chill. It's all good.
All right. So the channel got created first. My first upload ever was basically a casino vlog that I did with my mom and my family. You know, I thought it would be cool, you know, to go show, you know, everybody, you know, the casino in my trip and my experience, because growing up, I always, you know, loved holding a camcorder, you know, holding a camera and taking pictures, even if it was just my family members at parties. And you know, back in the day, we only had those big old camcorders, and I was that young kid with the camcorder at the party, just, you know,
always recording things.
Always recording things, basically, always recording things. And that's how I got into it. And then my main inspiration was, I don't know if you guys know Casey. He's a big Casey Nia. Like, he's a big YouTuber, like with over 13 million subscribers. And his channel is kind of like based off of just him, and upload just whatever he feels like it. And
got it.
Just
it's like it's a channel that's not just like stuck to like one thing like Pokemon. It's like just a broad thing, you know, a lot of vlogs, different things like that, right?
And that was one of the main influences here on my channel.
Okay.
And then I, you know, just kept putting content out there, you know, the stuff I love, and you know, from what I would see from that guy, you know, doing Casey, and you know, because I enjoyed it. And then Pokemon came into play when I was a little boy,
right?
Coming home from school, you know, I grew up I was born in 1992.
Okay.
And I had an older brother, you know, who always turn on the TV, you know, and I'll do what he does, you know. I was just a little kid, 7 years old, replicating what my older brother did. And then he showed me the show Pokemon, and that's when my whole mind just blew out. And you know, he showed me the television show. He showed me the cards. He'll take me to all his friends and showed me all the epic, you know, first edition Charizards that were out where people were holding in their hand. And you know, all the epic video games, you know, Pokemon Yellow, Red, and which I still have some to this day, and from when I was a kid. And that's how, you know, Pokemon came into my life. And it came into the channel when I basically eventually ran into Leonhardt and Pokerev and Super Duper Danny, and I ran into all the, you know, Real Breaking Nate. And I was really influenced by, you know, what I was seeing, and they bring that nostalgic for me. So that was around the time, I want to say, when like the XY evolution was out, and also like Dragon Majesty. That's how I ended up getting those packs on my hand. I don't know if you guys seen that short of me uploading, like
2016-ish.
Yeah, like around that time. And that's what kind of influenced me and on the channel to go and add that, you know, Pokemon. And then slowly also I've been meeting all you legends in the community.
I appreciate you.
And meeting everybody, just been showing love, you know, and I appreciate it. You know, I'm trying to be hopping on the chat, and that's how, you know, Pokemon came into the channel. That's
dope, man. I know for most of us, we kind of had like Pokemon like in and around us, around us for a very long time, from when we were kids to rediscovering it. And it took like, you know, either a creator to bring us back to it, and, you know, to give us like that motivation to, hey man, I could do this too. So it's always good. It's always good to being able to have a platform and show people to, you know, have fun. This is a fun thing to do, and, you know, doing what you love. So I feel you on that. Steven Kangas Krantz, what's happening, man? What's happening?
What's going on?
He's over here muting himself.
Hey,
y'all doing?
Steven.
Sorry, I don't want to make too much noise.
Hey man, it's okay. Hey, you got some weird noises coming on. Hey, whenever Steven's quiet, apparently he makes some noises. I don't know, guys.
The chair gets squeaky sometimes. I move around.
So, like I said, same question to you. When did you discover Pokemon? How did it influence your channel? So on and so forth.
So I discovered Pokemon when I was like 9, somewhere between like 8, 9, 10 years old, I think. Playing the game for the first time. Like, some people in here right now might not know what a Game Boy is. But that's like, you know, red version, blue version. I had blue version. My starter was Bulbasaur. I took Bulbasaur all the way. You know, found Missing No on the side of the island, like just like everything. And it kind of just like grew from there, because you know, if you went to school like people had the cards, you know, just stuff like that. So I feel like that's kind of when I found it. And I would say right when like Team Rocket set started to come around,
yeah,
I was starting to get a little bit older.
right. That's the influence that, hey, you got to stop playing with those.
Yeah, right. So like you grow up and things change, but I still kept all my cards in like a little box. So I got really, really lucky, because I've heard a lot of people, they're like, I don't have my original collection anymore, and I still have it.
Mine's at Goodwill.
Oh,
It got yeeted. Yeah.
Oh man.
Right. That's what I hear. A lot of people are like, man, my mom cleared it out, just sold everything.
That was my first thought when you said that. I was like, damn, I wish I had mine still, because I had all the hollows. Man, mine got donated, man.
And it's like, you know how, you know, I feel like right now, like the cards, you know, people want the cards that are in like the best shape possible, stuff like that. I've looked through them. Obviously, some of them are, you know, not in the best shape, but I mean, just having like really awesome memories, like pulling the Charizard out of a base set pack, like next to my parents. My mom had brought home one pack, and it, like that was so cool. Yeah. To like, I'll always remember that. So stuff like that is, I think, why we do what we do. And I think it was someone I was working with. It was like 2021. Someone was like, you know, that people are like really into Pokemon cards again. And I was like, that's awesome. I still got my cards. Yeah. I would love to do this. Battle Styles, I think, was the first pack that I bought. And I pulled the Urshifu, and I was just like, this is wild. Let's go. Yeah,
it's like a very big difference from like the original Pokemon that, you know, we came up with versus, you know, jumping back in where you see these full arts, these alternate arts, and, you know, rediscovering it all again.
And the awesome part of this is Al was the first person that I bought from. He's the first person that I actually found online, man. And then that's how I found you, Jay. Hey, so it's full circle.
Hey man, that's I love it. It's crazy too when I'm sure for Albert, as you like see, like, man, you guys like found us, and now you're like doing it, and you're just like, it's a nice feeling, and that's, you know, that's kind of how we found people. You know, I found Rev, I found at the time Pokey Kobe, Trainer Trey, Pokeball and Mike, all of them. And kind of just fell into place. And, you know, I started off with something different on my channel, and, you know, kind of flipped it over to Pokemon because I'm like, hey, I mean, I enjoy this too. Let me do this. So it was a lot of fun doing that. Hey, Get You, my man. Appreciate you gifting a membership. Shout out to my man, Get You. Shout out to my Cali brother as well.
Yo, are we allowed to shout out that Get You has a box break going on?
Absolutely. I think that's going on at 7:00.
Yeah, 10 p.m. my time. He's got a box break going on, and it's a buyer's giveaway for a Game Boy game, like Pokemon Red, I think. It's Pokemon Red.
Nice.
Hey, and my man Get You is an awesome individual too, so make sure you guys show him some love. I think you guys dropped his link a little while ago right there. TanFam dropped the link. Of course you did, TanFam. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. So, you know, we got a little bit of background, you know, when they came up for all three of these other creators right here, when they came up with Pokemon, you know, getting reintroduced to it. I think that was something that's very similar to most of us, you know, at the age, you know, whether you're in that 25 to like 45 age right there, we might have introduced ourselves to Pokemon early on. We went away from it and then came back in, and here we are right now, either, you know, making content for Pokemon, purchasing Pokemon, enjoying packs with the community, whatever you're trying to do. It's a good space to be in. So let me ask you guys this. What has been your favorite aspect of either collecting, well, both collecting and being a content creator in this space? Now, Steven, I'll start with you this time.
Awesome, man. Thank you. So again, appreciate the opportunity to be here, Jay. The best part is just being with everybody. Yeah. Seeing how giving like everybody is, and how much fun like everybody has together. I think that's honestly been the best thing. And just how like supportive everybody is too. Yeah. Because like when you start this, you're like, well, I'm gonna do it, and if it's a total flop, but you know, that sucks. But the whole idea is like, let's hang out, let's have fun, and how could it not go well? Because that's what we do every single time. Is we have a blast. So
Nice, man. So, Gladiator, same question to you. You know, what has been your biggest, like, what's been the best part of, you know, your content creation journey as of now?
So, for content creation, I guess it's been like Steven said, like when I started, I came back from Collecticon and I started streaming right after that, like 2022 Collecticon.
Okay.
I started streaming like a couple days after that. My first stream was like, you know, what I picked up from Collecticon.
Yeah.
And then opening the Brilliant Stars Pokemon Center ETV.
Yeah.
So that was like my first stream. And
when was that? You said 2022, like the end, towards the end?
Yeah, it was like no, it was like March 2022 was my first stream.
Okay. I think I found you in like October. I think it was.
Yeah, and like so basically, I mean, I guess you could say the best part of it is like networking, you know, like communicating with everybody for the streaming part. Like for collecting wise, I just like personally like because when I first started, like I was saying, I started with the collection boxes, buying them at the store.
Yeah.
Then I was buying booster boxes, but like right after that, I found out about graded cards, and it was like those are my favorite thing.
Hey, you love you some graded cards. Albert has graded cards on deck like crazy now at this point.
Yeah. I have so many slabs. And I also like lately, like my personal collection is all PSA. But lately I've been adding CGC and DSG and Beckett. So like I have like so many
branching out,
you know, like variety. Yeah, like I started a little CGC Dragonite collection. You know, like the only CGC slabs I'm keeping right now are Dragonites for me, but like, you know, I just like I don't know. It's just weird because like you see a card, I see a single, I'm like, that's cool. Yeah. And then I see the same exact card in a Gem Mint 10 and it just does more for me, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I like that it's a Gem Mint. I like that it's the best condition card,
right.
You know?
The pristineness of it.
So my favorite thing about collecting,
is the
slabs. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Slabs, the community aspect of things. I think a lot of us can identify with that. Cali Live TV, same thing for you, man. As far as the content creation journey for yourself, what's been your favorite part? Collecting, what's been your favorite part so far?
My favorite part has most definitely been meeting all you guys and all the people in the community in the chat. No lie.
Yeah, appreciate
reason being also because like it's like having pen pals, you know. No lie. You guys remember that old school 90s shit?
Yeah, the pen pals.
You guys are like pen pals, bro. Like no lie.
I like sending stuff to people unsolicited. That's like one of my favorite things. I tell Jay sometimes, but I love sending people stuff. Just like don't even say anything to them.
I'm currently like I'm like my first like I sent like Ian his giveaway. I got like a scale, dude. I bought a Rolo printer, so I'm starting to get in the game. That's why I have announced that upcoming break, dude.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
I'm still learning. I'm learning from like even watching you guys. Yeah. And that's something I believe in, that is amazing, that we get to come over here on this platform and give the people what they want, and also have fun with it ourselves as a content creator.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's like the biggest, one of the biggest things for me. Sometimes like before stream, I'm like, man, it's been a rough day, but I'm about to hop on here, and like it kind of just goes away. It takes me back to
escape.
Yeah, it's an escape. It takes me back to when I would play basketball a lot, or if you're working out, if you play sports, when you're out there, it kind of everything leaves your mind, and you're just like laser focused on this and having a good time.
Exactly. Yeah.
How about yourself, Cali Life TV? As far as collecting, man, what is something that you enjoy most about collecting?
Okay, so what I enjoy by collecting is being able to go out and about and show my son, who is Uriah, he's 8 years old, and showing him all the like how cards work and the value and why people collect them. Not just dad is just buying these cards and who knows doing what with them, And I think the most important aspect of me from collecting is showing my son, the upcoming generations about Pokemon, and also TCG and everything that has to do with cards, and what he loves, and he sees me like, you know, doing this, and he's triggering in his head. He's like, you know, I see dad doing this, you know, he kind of wants to follow the footsteps. Yeah, and you know, what also got me all right, look, I had an old school my first edition, it was Gengar, Sabrina's Gengar, first edition that I had. That's what got me into like collecting again, because I had a friend, he told me, hey, you know, have you heard about PSA and grading cards? Like I would tell him like, yeah, you know, I was younger, and I see people do. I kind of didn't understand it still at the time.
Yeah.
And then he explained it to me, and then I was like, oh, okay, can you send this one for me?
Yeah.
And it came back, and oh man, it wasn't no 10. It was more like it was a 7, but I ended up selling it.
Yeah.
Later on in the future, I don't have it no more, but that's what boosted my collecting and wanting to get back into it. Yeah.
Hey, sometimes, especially when we were young, I mean, we didn't know anything about like graded cards, PSA, you know, none of that. It was just, you know, playing with the Pokemon cards with our friends, making up our own rules, at least for me, because I didn't know the actual rules to the game. Back in the day, we would just make up however we would play the game, play on a Game Boy, and just have fun with it, trade, trade back, sell, all that stuff, man. Carrie Dotson in the chat right here. She had a question. I'll ask Kari. Excuse me, Kari. She had a question right here. For any future questions, which I do see we have some questions coming up. There's a Q&A open. If you guys have any questions for me or any of the creators, I will open that up. Kari said, do you guys love the newer Pokemon just as much as the original Gladiator? How about yourself?
Well, see, and that's what I was just saying. So like, I would just like, okay, when I first got back into it, 2019, it was like Shining Legends, Cosmic Eclipse, XY Evolutions. Everybody hated it for some reason, and like I said, right after I started collecting, somebody told me like, if you want to like open base set for cheap, open Evolutions, and so I was like, oh yeah, I'm going for that. But so that for me again, it was like so cool to open those because they were like base set cards. It was this nostalgia.
Yeah.
And I have been enjoying Scarlet and Violet because of the like I don't know, hype pulls, and I really like the special illustration rares as far as the cards. But the Pokemon themselves, I don't know, like some of them I'm just like, is this real? Like Oinkalone and stuff like that. You know, there's literally Flamigo. It's just a Flamigo.
You ain't got no love for Oinkalone? No, I definitely I understand that.
Up to like Gen 3. I'm like a Gen 3 guy. Like, you know, like Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald.
That's
Gen 1 through 3. Like, you know?
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
That's your like the money spot right there.
Yeah.
How about for yourself, Steven? How are you feeling about this new Scarlet and Violet's era right now?
Love me some Wiglet, baby.
Wiglet or nothing.
It's interesting. It's very interesting. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I feel like at this point anything can be a Pokemon, you know?
A mouse.
You got right? We
got dead mouse in Pokemon now.
Right. Yeah, and I love that. Like that's what I thought was so cool, because the game I didn't really gravitate so much towards the games, but now since the cards have come out, now I want to play the games, and I think that's reverberated throughout the community a little bit. I feel like a lot of people who haven't maybe played, now that they find out that Tandem Mouse populates in your party, it's crazy. I'm like, wait, what?
There's a lot of different
that's wild to me.
Mechanics to the game now too. It's a lot more technical. As far as, you know, either playing the game, playing the actual video game, everything is a lot more technical now compared to, you know, very basic mechanics when we were all young. How about yourself, Cali Live TV, Scarlet and Violet? How do you feel on it? How is it looking for you?
Well, honestly, I love the whole Scarlet and Violet theme when it first came out. I was kind of intrigued on it because the video game and something about just riding a Pokemon on a motorcycle was like, yo, like this was actually pretty cool. But I kind of missed the old thought of just riding the bike, you know?
Yeah.
Other than that, I like how the designs came out of the Pokemon, and I just like how Gladiator Collectible said, it's just kind of like the little off thing said, like the Pokemon, like Flamingo.
It's like they didn't try. They didn't put enough effort into that.
They're honestly running out of ideas. Like that's really what it is. Like they made so many. I think there's over 1,000 now with Scarlet.
With
over 1,000.
This 9th gen, and we still don't have I just want a new evolution. They might as well have just hit us with new evolutions already. I don't know why they haven't.
Like metal evolution, yeah.
Some Pokemon from playing the game grew up on me.
Yeah,
triple Glizzy's coming at you.
Triple Glizzy's.
You know what I'm saying?
The freaking. What's that? What's the name of that Pokemon?
Wug Trio. Yeah.
Okay.
The one with all 3 of them, snaking out for you. We do. I'm gonna go ahead. Make sure I welcome everybody in. Poke Plugs, I see you in here. Sir Andre.
Poke Plugs, what's up?
Mitchell Talent and Toy Review. OPB, my man. What's going on, OPB? Dub. All you guys in here. Sleepy and Snorlax say he'll be back in about 30 minutes. Ricky, right here. Appreciate everybody coming out, hanging out. Hero Norvillain. What trio is sus at Hero Norvillain? Absolutely, man. It's all 3 of them tentacles coming after you. Let's go ahead and get into some of these questions that we have right here. Dub was asking, and I'll start with Cali Life TV on this question right here, okay?
Let's go.
Dub was asking, what is the ultimate goal of your channel, and do you believe it will always involve Pokemon?
The ultimate goal to my channel is basically just to create a community that I could engage with and talk to, and that's what it's slowly been taken off to, and I really been enjoying it. And also I believe that Pokemon will always be in my channel, and I don't plan on ever dismissing Pokemon. What I actually would love to do one day, if I ever gain like enough subscribers and like enough monetization money wise, I would love to actually do massive giveaways. I want to be like the Mr. Beast of Pokemon, like type thing.
Absolutely, man. I feel you.
Those are dreams. Those are goals. Like, like if I had honestly, like financially wise, if I was able to buy 5 tickets for card party, dude, I was barely able to get mine. Me and my ladies and my kids. But if I was like ever in that position, like let's say if Pat does card party number 8, and the channel's doing good, I might, buy 5 tickets and do a giveaway and be like, yo, I'm gonna bring 5 subscribers to card party. You guys
absolutely
have a great time.
That's so cool.
Sponsor everything.
Man. But that brings us back to like the community aspect of things. We at the same time, we have our channels. We try our best to give back in a positive way and try to navigate this crazy space. It's a crazy space. Content creation is a pretty crazy space to keep your like head on the ground and try to keep on the right direction. But I can show love to that Cali Life TV. That's dope, man. I would definitely love to be able to do that on a more consistent basis as well, man.
Yeah, and I believe there's net worth is worth more than money.
Got you. Yeah, man. And then put just it goes back to like the energy you put out there is kind of the energy you receive as well. So kind of all what goes around comes around. That's something I truly believe in. And like the generosity aspect of that is really something big within the community. And it's never to say that if you're new into the community, hey, all I gotta do is giveaways. It's not that easy. You got to make sure that you're doing it for the right reasons. If you're not doing it for the right reasons, it's going to come back. Just food for thought out there. Steven, same question. What is the ultimate goal of your channel, and do you believe it will always involve Pokemon? This is a question from Dub, by the way.
Oh, sweet. Dub, my man, what's good? Nice to see you in here. So the ultimate goal, it was crazy. I had it's like, cool, I can buy booster boxes now. Since I'm an adult. And I had bought a case of Lost Origin just for me. And I was like, man, I have to share this with people.
Right.
That's it. And got to the point I'm like, well, I want people to participate too, because I watch what you guys do. I'm like, this is so cool.
Yeah.
So that's what, made me want to at least, kind of make it if you want to call it it's a business, the long and short of it.
Yeah.
But it's cool. And that was it. Have fun, get to share it with people. I want to share what like they pull, because between like you guys, like there's cards that I could never pull, but you guys were able to get them for me.
Yeah,
I'm
not gonna say anything, but I did pull you some fire altars, you know, back to back. I'm not gonna say it. But, I mean, but yeah, no, absolutely. And it's like, it's funny, like you mentioned like the business aspect of things. And I know at Cali Life TV, you're kind of teetering, you know, towards that point, and you're seeing a bunch of other people, how they navigate that. Once it becomes a business, it changes, and it becomes even more difficult to make sure you stay on the right track. But you know, you just always got to keep your 2 feet on the ground, and you know, make sure that you're. I don't want to sound like a freaking after Sunday special, but like do the right thing, you know. But you know, it's definitely a difficult thing to navigate. Gladiator Collectibles, up to you now. Same question: what is the ultimate goal of your channel, and do you believe it will always involve Pokemon?
To follow up what Cali Life TV was saying, Card Party is expensive, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I just looked at that. Holy crap! I didn't know it was that much.
Yeah.
Okay, that's expensive for convention. Anyway. Yes. I think that, like, so the reason that, not shots at anybody, but the reason that I'm not Pokey Albert is because that's played out. and when I first started, I was like, I don't want to be Pokey Albert. I don't want to be the Pokemon guy.
Pokey Al.
So
Come on.
I have Gladiator detailing as my day job.
Okay.
And so I just decided, I was like, Gladiator Collectibles, that's it.
Yeah.
And what it is like, I don't want to just be cards either. When I just went to my first convention at Collecticon, and yeah, sorry plugs. Anyway, I just went to my first Collecticon, and like I was selling video games, I was selling plushies, I was selling t-shirts, I was selling stickers. So it wasn't Pokey Albert, you know, I was selling Demon Slayer stuff, Naruto stuff, you know. So that's my goal, is like I want to do in the future, you know, this might take a while, but I want to do like a UFC only stream, you know, like I want to do like we're only opening UFC cards tonight,
right?
You know, and then back to Pokemon, you know. Like
the variety of more things, because I know for yourself you do like a lot of different TCGs or sport cards as well, and I know you would like to have like that variety, man.
But like I was also saying, just add on to that, like Albino said it too, like it's hard to have one channel. Cali Life's trying to do it. It's hard to have one channel that is not just a Pokemon channel, you know. Like it's really hard to like, you know,
to make it work.
It's UFC today.
You know, my main advice on that, you guys, look, let me just tell you, just follow your heart, dude, and your passion, and you know, upload what your heart and your mind tells you, and the audience, if they love you for who you are, they're gonna just follow what you do.
When you're making the content, especially like in the space that I feel like Cali Live TV is in. You have to make sure you pay extra attention to, you know, like details and make it fun, and put the effort in, because like when it comes down to it, it is a lot more difficult to take that path for sure.
Like I'm still learning like on that. I don't know if you guys seen that Pokemon Disneyland video I did where I gave away
some packs to
like
people.
I'm like the next level I'm thinking about is me approaching up to people and telling them, hey, you know, let's have a pack battle. And I literally stood there in making that segment for about 30 minutes, you guys. I had a lot of people turning me down, telling me, no, I'm okay. You know, until eventually I ran into eventually I just ran into the right kid who knew about Pokemon, and
like, I'm down.
A couple of kids. But and I'm slowly, you know, I chipped away at that nervousness, and you know, just be confident in
that IRL aspect of things. But yes, for your channel, Alberts, you're feeling like you want to, you know, have the variety on the stream. Do you feel like see that coming in anytime soon? Are you gonna just like pop off with it, you know, one day and be like, all right, today we're gonna be doing UFC, we're gonna run this, you know, and see how this goes?
So like, why I was actually talking to this about Mike to Pokeball and Mike about it in Discord. But what I want to do is, so like, for example, I just showed you guys before the stream, I have this UFC box, right? So this actually has been sitting on my desk for over a month for sure. And I just been like ignoring it. And so, like, what I want to do is, for my first UFC content, like UFC only content, I want to open a box like that up, no cuts, no edits. Like I love just one takes. That's my favorite thing as well. Like, I think that there's good editing videos, but I personally like one take videos as well. So like open that box up in about 5 to 6 minutes, and then do it like 48 hours ish, 2 days before like a pay-per-view or a fight night.
Right.
And
Timing.
while I'm opening up that box, I'm gonna give my predictions.
Right.
Like you like have the card that's coming up right here.
That's fantastic, man.
And I'm gonna be opening up the cards.
Great idea.
And if I pull somebody that's on the card, obviously I'll talk about it as well. But while I'm opening them up in the one take, I'll just talk about, okay, next fight, this person versus this person. I think this person's gonna win round 2 by submission. You know what I mean?
Right.
And here's why.
Yeah.
And just like a quick, and I would title it like UFC 287 predictions plus blaster opening. You know?
No, especially if you have the knowledge behind something like that too, to speak about it, you know, in that fashion. Definitely go after it, because even if it's like no edits, if you provide the viewer with some sort of knowledge, some sort of info input like that, it's definitely something that's going to keep them coming back and, you know, look forward to it, especially if you make that a series, like before any cards that are coming up for pay-per-view. Making that into a series is going to be something really, really good for your channel, man, without a doubt.
Pop off.
And when I was going to say, for me at least, when it's a super edited video, like, okay, like, just like, I don't want to take too much time, but I watch like Ninja's Fortnite videos. They're edited to crap. Like, they're edited the heck out of the video, but it's good. Like, it's fun. The edits make it funny. Like, like it adds the comedy. But for what I'm trying to go for, I'm trying to be like, we're hanging out. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's like, it's us hanging out, opening a blaster, talking about UFC. See you guys this weekend, you know?
Yeah. I feel absolutely, man. But no, that's a good idea that you have right there with that, man.
And that kind of comes back to like your other podcast on number 7 with Ian, when he said basically just always focus on the hype, you know, and as soon as the hype is done, go next to the next hype, because that's what the people want to see.
Right. No, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think when you're providing them with like information and stuff like that, you know, entertainment, they're going to be there no matter what. That's the opposite approach to how I do my videos at Digi. See, the thing is with like my videos, like if I do pre-recorded contents, you know, all the editing aspects come in kind of early on within like the first 20-30 seconds. The rest of it is more of just like cuts. It's more cuts going through, you know, opening packs, doing cuts on where you don't need to see, like seeing the cards like coming out of the packaging. You don't need to see that. If people are saying like, "Oh, it's rigged," you know, who cares? I really don't care. You know, I'm not here trying to reseal some Sword and Shield era packs, and you know that's gonna take longer than filming the damn video. You know, Serge, I saw you. What's happening, man? Appreciate you coming in here, Serge.
Yo, what's up, Serge? 5.
Serge has got some fire T-shirts, guys.
Hey, for real?
Yeah, Serge has got. I bought the
Serge
Charizard one. And Serge has some like premium quality T-shirts. You know, they're like that relaxed fit. I hate tight shirts. We like.
Well, hey, Swole Patrol.
Yeah.
All right. Appreciate the question on that, Dub. KJ also has a question. We'll do like 2 more questions, and then I will like ask more personal questions pertaining to each one of you guys. KJ said, what do you think, we'll start with Steven on this one. What do you think as a streamer you could do better, difference for members, giveaways, like limit new members on day of giveaways, etc, said KJ. Oh, okay. So, well, Steven's a new creator.
First, I have to be able to have members.
Yeah, I was about to say.
But I definitely think there's, like, I'll use my community tab to ask my subs, like, hey, what do you think we should do? I definitely think that there's always something to be improved upon. For me right now, it's like everything. I think specifically pre-recorded content, and that's something I'm like just about to start to get into and dabble a little bit on.
Yeah.
But I need to get monetized first.
Yeah.
We're halfway, I think.
Yeah. I think so on that Cali Life TV, I think you're kind of in the same boat right now too, right?
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I'm so close to getting monetized. I'm only about it says 1,800, so like 2,200 hours away.
Okay, nice,
but
man.
I met every other completion.
Right. By the way, guys, all of their links are down below in the description. Check them out. I was just a freaking asshole and didn't say that earlier, so make sure you guys check them out. Cali Life, feel free to finish your your thought.
Yeah. So basically, basically I don't have memberships though. I don't have memberships.
Yeah.
I do not have memberships.
Right.
That's something I would love to try to keep working on and on my hours and yeah, and it's really it's difficult for me, no lie, because I have kids.
Yeah.
And family time and try to get around to create some content and go live all the time and create videos, but I slowly, chip it away and add it in my timeline in the day, and it's basically what you guys see.
Yeah, I feel you, man. It's the family life balance is definitely the trickiest thing. My wife is in the other room, or else she'd be like, but shout out to her that she's so supportive. She's very supportive with it, and tolerates everything I do on here. So I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys' families have been in the same boat. Gladiator Collectibles, how about yourself? You have memberships. So the question from KJ was, what do you think as a streamer you could do better, different for members giveaways, a limit new members on the day of giveaways, etc, said KJ.
So this is a hard question for me because like I have 119 members right now.
Yeah.
It fluctuates.
Yeah.
I just was looking. It fluctuates. Literally like 20 of those are from Broly.
Mm-hmm.
Literally like 20 is from Broly for this past month.
Yeah.
But so that's something what I'm struggling with right now. I guess I can just answer it with like because I got to this point, what I was doing was doing a members giveaway every single week.
Right.
When I first started. And basically what happened was that people kept winning that either had a gifted membership.
Right.
Or just weren't there. Like they got a gifted membership and they just like never stopped by.
Right.
So I'm having to like reach out to people like, hey, let me give you this.
Right.
Like, it's a task for me. Yeah. So I switched it up now to buyers giveaways every week. And my answer to the membership giveaways is I'm doing one every month.
Right.
And you have to be present for it.
Right.
So it's like I said, when I first started out, that was my thing. It was like, you don't have to be present for members because I wanted people to, have the $5 membership, not have to worry about being there. But in reality, that doesn't work because people have gifted memberships.
Right.
And people win it they don't even know they're a member and they win it. So I had to switch it up.
Yeah.
But I think that being present for a membership is fair because of gifted memberships. If gifted memberships didn't exist, then
it wouldn't really matter. You could reach out to them some way, somehow. I understand that. Definitely, man. Speaking of which, we need a collective sheesh in here from Poker Surge for donating one gifted membership. Appreciate you, Surge. Isaac getting gifted that membership. Let's go. Hey, another good, awesome supporter of the community too, right there. Isaac, appreciate you, man. Nice. Poker Surge is the best. Said Laura, what? Don't suck up to Surge. I'm just kidding. KJ, for me, what do you think as a streamer? I've tried to do it multiple ways. I've had members giveaways on like members only streams. I've heard mixed reviews about it because you're like, oh, it kind of limits your growth. And I was like, I'm not super focused on like that aspect, if it's my members. So I've done the members only streams. I've done it where like, hey, like this video to be entered in. Then we had the whole issue of like members not being there, and, trying to figure out like, should I really do that? Because for the members that are here, it's kind of not fair.
That's the problem, right?
Yeah.
Because then the members that are here are like, well, I've been here every giveaway and I haven't won one.
Exactly.
That's what I dealt with. That's why I had to change it up.
Exactly. I've tried to put them on the wheel before. I've separated. Because in YouTube Studio, there's a feature that allows us to get different members from different tiers. If you have different tiers on your membership, you can separate them. You can put them on the wheel. I tried doing that, but it comes again where some of the members aren't here. So for me, the simplest way for me to do it was to use Streamlabs and pick, because in Streamlabs, you can use it to pick members in a giveaway in live chat.
It's subscribers, right?
It says subscribers, but it is members because it's worded differently on Twitch. On Twitch, hey, Poker Bronx Rico, what's happening, man? How you doing? And then like for my higher tier members, I do have it that they don't have to be present to win, just because they are like that premium. So I want to give them like the extra benefit of something. I enjoy
that thoroughly.
Yeah,
I want one of those.
That does make sense. I don't have a second tier, so maybe you could see that in the future. I've actually said that since I started. Yeah, maybe I have a $9.99 tier. Yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah, it was like I just put it up there. I was like, I just put it up there. I think I had a long discussion with Dub about it too, because I'm like, all right, I want to navigate this like properly, good, for everybody. So I just made like the bottom tier. That sounds like really rude to say. Y'all my everything. You guys are not the bottom. Lower tier.
The regular.
Different tiers, different levels to it. But that's kind of like what my thought process and how I've navigated that. Killa in the building. What's going on, Killa? Dominic May, I see you.
Mount Kilimanjaro, yo.
Killa, what up?
All right. So, hey, 42 people in here right now. Appreciate you guys. Thank you all. Make sure you show some love to right below me, Cali Life TV. We got Steven Krantz in the corner right there. And which way? Right there. Gladiator Collectibles right there.
What's up?
All their links are down below in the description. Make sure you show them some love. Feller? We're in here talking about Pokemon content creation, all that. Fella Chris in here too. What's going on, Fella Chris? What's going on, man? Welcome, man. Appreciate you.
In the building.
Going away from some of these questions, we're going to go back into some questions in just a bit. Alex in the chat said earlier, don't read what I said in the question. I meant to put that in chat, so I'm going to read what he said regardless. The hits catch attention, but the interactions make you want to stay, said Alex. Hey, he's over here quoting, sounding like Nostradamus out here with some crazy quotes. Appreciate you, Alex. So let me ask you guys a couple things. What has been so far? Steven, you might not have experienced anything like of this yet, because you're out of all of us, you're like the newer out of content creations.
Yeah, I started my channel in January 20th, I think.
Right. So I'll start off with you, but if you haven't found something that's like really it sticks out, it's fine. What has been one of the biggest failures you've faced within being like in content creation?
Trying to keep people, I guess, interested, which sounds really weird to say, but long story short, it's like basic human, like you look at something, if you don't like it, you're gonna go to the next thing.
Right.
That's just where we're at. So I think it's like keeping people engaged and being able to continue to come up with good ideas, which I wouldn't say it's necessarily a failure, but I feel like it's something that's always really like you're trying to work on.
Maybe I should rephrase it to like an opportunity, like your biggest opportunity within your channel.
It's gotta be it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. How about yourself, Cali Life TV? So like one of your biggest opportunities within your channel in order to, either make it grow or something like you've seen in the past, you're like, dang, I should have done something different with that.
Honestly, I would say it's just trying to reach the subscribers and also reach like the unsubscribers. It's the dedication. It's just it's really tough, stuff on the mind, having to just come up with a daily shorts. Daily shorts could press your mind and drive you on the edge, but you just got it. It's just your dedication and your drive. And the failures also, what I learned from my channel would be like, I feel is my financial wise. I got too much, stuff going on financially on my personal life.
Yeah.
that I wish I could actually be able to provide more on my channel financially, like more giveaways, and that's what kind of right now is preventing me from going live so much because I got car notes, I got a high rent note, insurance, and it's like but I'm still here, trying to make some noise for you guys so you guys can hear me.
So with that too, like with the financial side of things, because that plays a factor into everybody's ability to do something. What I'll tell you, Kelly Life, as like, I'm not trying to give advice or anything, because I'm no one to give advice, but I would say,
yes, you are.
Shut up, please, Steven. The time aspect that is going to be your biggest opportunity, regardless of the finances. I know within Pokemon it could be super difficult because you see everybody ripping packs, but even if you're just like doing shorts to grow like the sub counts or to try to pop off at some point, being consistent, the consistency is going to be like the major thing. Even if you make like those that one short you did, was it a short or was it a whole video at Disneyland that you made?
Well, I made a video and a short.
So you turned that. So make sure you're going back into like whatever live streams you've ever done. Chop that up into shorts. Make shorts out of the content you've already made. Make sure that you're making that product you open go as far as possible. Just like it's fine to recycle it, man. A ton of creators do it and post it on all your platforms. I see you posting it on your IG as well too, man. So I see you working out there.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Dark Magician Girl, what's going on? Trail, what's going on, Trail? What's going on, Muffin Man? Appreciate you. Albert, yourself.
You, Alex.
Biggest opportunity.
Record
opportunity, because so like my biggest fail would have been at Collecticon, that I didn't do, like I was so like selling stuff went so well that I wasn't able to literally take 30 minutes and go make a video. I only went live right at the basically the last 2 hours of the event, and I opened up an ETB and it sucked. But I wanted to make a vlog style video when I was there. I just couldn't do it. I was just too busy. Especially Sunday, I had to bring my son with me. And it was just, she was spent the whole time watching him, so I was doing everything with the table. Saturday was a little better. I probably could have done it. I just was so caught up.
It was your first event, right? It was like your first event as a vendor, right?
Yeah. And it went really well. It went so well that I couldn't step away because I always had people coming up to the table. But basically, I would like to make IRL content. Again, if anything, lightly edited, just like cuts, I guess, maybe transitions, from one place to another, but mainly less than 10-minute video, because that's the other thing, with shorts and everything, people don't pay attention anymore. You're gonna have a real hard time getting a 10-year-old kid to sit down and watch a 30-minute video. So
that's facts.
So it's that's why anything that I'm doing basically has to be less than 10 minutes. For the retention, viewer time, so I don't know, opportunity, I guess, because it's funny because I did blow up off a short, and it's I don't necessarily want it that way. I don't know, it's just weird because I wish I could have blown up off of a pre-recorded video, right? Because that would have been better. But it's I have all these subs, but they're, and that's the thing, so I try to explain this to people. The short views, right? They're little kids. They're 12-year-olds, 10-year-olds, and they just and they don't watch live streams. They don't tune into live streams. So there's a difference between a short viewer and a live stream viewer. So it's it's a gift and a curse. I have a lot of outreach, but not a lot of it's all young kids. So I hit the algorithm, got pushed to all their mama's phones, but did it really help me for the live streams? Not really. But yeah, I think the opportunity that I have with the sub count and everything is to just kind of build I'm kind of close to 100K, and like this last amount of subs, I want them to be like live stream subs.
Yeah.
You know?
Like
That's why
refocus that energy into like what you got in your live stream then.
And pre-recorded videos too. So like,
Yeah.
you know, people who would be willing to sit down and watch a 10-minute video. I was saying this to Mike the other day too. Like when I first started getting into watching YouTube, it was like the coolest, like the video that was like, it was like, you know, early 2020 and stuff like that, where like everything was shut down. Like people were always doing the like the real Breaking Nate style video where like he goes to a store, looks around, then comes home and opens the stuff.
Yeah.
And that's like, I guess, I don't know, the easiest IRL content that you could do. And I think so, like, I think it would be easy to start with that, I guess, you know, that, hey, I went to Target, picked this up, new product, boom, you know, film the Target shelves, come home, film it, opening it.
Yeah. I mean, like with me, it's funny because out of like any shorts I've ever put out, there was actually one person that came in here and said, "Hi, I found you from a short." I was like, "The hell? What is this?" Like I had never seen that in any chat before. I was like, "Look, mama, we made it," you know, off of that. But it's definitely what I would say, shorts might help YouTube figure out what your channel's about. So if you don't want to make long form content, because you know it's pricey, you know it's time consuming, and you just don't have that. If anything, shorts will help YouTube figure out what your channel's about, and then that'll help the algorithm figure out where to post your videos when you're making long form content. That's how I see the short forms, you know, especially if you're new into content creation. I wouldn't expect to see any real retention or, you know, community growth from any short form content.
I think pre-recorded videos are the hardest, like, because it's not that hard to get a smaller group of people interested in your live stream. If you do it consistently enough, you get those same people will you know, hey guys, I'm streaming on Thursday. Those you know, few people will show up, but it's hard to like have even those same people watch a 10-minute video. That's what I'm saying. Like they'll skip through it.
There's a live audience, there's a short long form content audience, and there's a short form content audience. It's not, they don't intermingle as much, you know,
not
as a
really.
At all, if anything. But I think once you start building your streams, like this is for all you guys streams, and you become like, you know, you got a community around you, then, you know, it kind of helps transfer you to long form content. It's just up to you to make good long form content, which is very difficult. Here we go. Digi said, "Was doing YouTube always something you wanted to do or just did it? Was this your first attempt?" We'll start off with Cali Life TV on that one. So was doing YouTube always something you wanted to do, or you just did it? Was it your first attempt when you did it, Cali Life? Oh, your mic.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lights back up.
Oh yeah, so basically YouTube came into my life like around like 2014, 15. I ran into it, and like I said previously, how I was a young kid, you know, messing around with the camcorder. And I got into it. And photography, and one day I just, you know, started going heavy on the YouTube. I seen that guy Casey. And how he would vlog, and he would just upload literally him going to the store, or like, you know, checking something out, and like, or driving this place, and then he just slowly blew up. He started traveling around the world and showing everybody. And that was one of my main influences on my channel. And I slowly told myself, I was like, you know what, like that's true, because he would always tell everybody, you know, do what you love, upload what you want, and the rest will follow. And I kind of, you know, follow that, you know, little motto and on my channel, and that's how I got here, I guess.
Very cool, man. Very cool. We'll go to Gladiator on this one. Again, from Digi Smith, was doing YouTube always something you wanted to do, or just you just did it? And was it your first attempt?
Not always. But there was like, you know, like I said, I started my channel in like early 2022, I started uploading.
Yeah.
I had this channel for a long time. It's funny because I kind of regret that. So like, I almost regret that. I had like 30 subscribers on my like regular YouTube channel for no reason whatsoever. And so I was like, why should I start from 0? I'll start with 30.
Yeah.
And so my account says it's from 2011 because this was my regular Almighty Albert watch YouTube on my phone account.
Yeah.
And I started live streaming on it literally because it had 30 subs.
Yeah.
And I kind of regret that. I wish I had a fresh account, no subscriptions, stuff like that. But on the flip side, I do use my YouTube all the time, like on my phone, because it's my real YouTube.
Right.
So double-edged sword there. But like, so, like I said, I got back into Pokemon like late 2019.
Yeah.
Started the channel early 2022.
Gotcha.
So like I was saying for at least 2 of those years, I could do that.
Yeah.
I should stream. I should start a channel. I should upload videos.
Yeah.
And I just didn't do it. And then it was Collecticon, like I said, like that's why it was a goal for me, personal goal to go this year as a vendor, because it really was Collecticon for me, where I was like, all right, I'm going to Collecticon, I'm getting some cool stuff there, I'm gonna get brilliant stars and stuff, and I'm gonna do a live stream, and that's like I like hype myself up for that.
Got you.
To do it. So it was my first attempt. I had streamed on Twitch before, like video games, but didn't really have a couple hundred subscribers on it or followers on there.
Yeah.
But it was my first attempt at like YouTube. Yeah, like uploading like non-gaming stuff.
Right. Okay. There you go. And Steven, same question for you from Digi Smith TCG. Digi Smitty TCG. Was doing YouTube always something you wanted to do, or you just did it? It's your first attempt. I kind of know, but everybody else may not know.
I did have my own personal account, like Albert said, from whenever like YouTube first started. And so this is I would say my second account, but really my first attempt at actually like live streaming.
Yeah.
And what was the second part of the question?
Was it something you always wanted to do, or is it your first attempt?
So yeah, definitely first attempt, and I didn't know it was something that existed until I just I can't even remember exactly how I found that people were doing this kind of thing on YouTube.
Yeah.
But I found it pretty quick after I found out Pokemon was like a thing again.
Yeah.
I never got away from Pokemon. I would say Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Because I've always loved Pokemon. Always played the games when they came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. That was something I was gonna say. Like the entire time, I started back into the cards in 2019, but I was playing when the Switch came out. Like I was playing Pokemon on the games in like 2017, 2018, the whole time. So
Sword Shield's good.
Yeah,
it's good. Yeah. It's good.
That one was epic.
Never totally fell out of love.
So with that too, Steven, like not like falling off, you say you're playing the games, kind of keeping Pokemon around, and you say you kind of stumbled upon the community and everything like that, right? And at what point, like when you found the community, that you're like, I kind of want to do this? Where did that question come about?
I think it started to come about. I think it was literally
Appreciate
like
you,
October last year, I think.
Yeah.
Roughly somewhere in there. I had boxes just showing up, and my wife was like, "What's going on?
What is this?"
I was like, "I'm gonna start a store, I think." And she's like, "Wait, what?" Hey, we did not talk about this. I'm like, "Well, I already have boxes coming anyhow. Why not? Let's do it." Let's have fun.
It's hilarious. It's the best when the lack of communication is there.
She'll tell you that too. Yeah. That's the best communicating.
It's funny though, it's like because everybody has kind of a different way they stumbled upon the community. They started doing their own channels and all that too. What we haven't done today, guys, we haven't opened up a pack, and that was my bad. I dropped a ball on that. So if you guys have a pack next to you, grab one. Let's open one up. You know, a little community rip right here. I see Scarlet and Violets and Crown Zenith everywhere.
Which one should we do?
Surprise wife. We got boxes of cards. B-Pop, I see you. For me, I told myself I was opening it. Might as well turn it into the camera on. Said Digi, hey.
Sleeping Snorlax. Thanks for the sub, man.
Hey, let's go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jay better have his Pikachu Crocs.
Camera.
I do.
So I have to just hold it up.
I do. Hey, get it. I'm a crack Silver Tempest right over here.
Oh, wait.
Here we go. You get, ooh.
Hey.
Are you getting Silver Tempest? Oh, I actually have a blister of it.
Oh, got the Leon.
Got the autograph Leon.
What is it?
Hey, Albert's fancy. Oh, you fancy, huh?
There you go. Yeah, go to the card cam. Go to the card cam.
Fancy.
Dude, I love
Lugia.
those. Nice.
Scarlet Violet.
That's still playable. Lugia's still playable.
Oh,
I love
absolutely.
no card trick. I love no card trick with Scarlet.
Let's go straight through.
Yeah.
Hey, Sandal.
Oh, you got a hitter.
Sandy.
Pokeballer Mike in the building. What's happening, Mike?
Yo, Pokeballer Mike. What up?
And Sada.
There, she bad. Jay Jinx said I say. Hey, 41 people in here watching us, you know, chill, talk content, talk Pokemon. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. How the hell are you guys switching over to your hand cams? I'm not doing that.
Just so you there's a little arrow next to the video camera and you switch the input.
Oh, that's sick.
It's exclusive.
I don't have my phone plugged in or else I would.
Yeah, I'm on the laptop myself.
Snap, you ripping the whole booster box?
Nothing good.
Sleepy?
Nothing good.
All right, one more for the one time.
Hey, run it.
I'll probably give the Sandile away.
I did get a Houndour though. Shout out to Joey.
Hey, there we go.
Let's go.
Hey, Sweet Cool V.
Whoa, let's go.
That's because
baby.
Mike's here. It's because Mike's here.
Yo,
Let's go.
Mike, bring us that good luck, bro.
Hype on that chat.
Let's go, baby.
Yo, Mike.
Dropping
There
that
you go,
fire.
man.
Double banger.
It's a double. Hey, double banger.
Double bubble, baby. There you go.
Let's go, man. Hey,
Mike
big
wins
time
this
hit. Big time hit. All right.
Oh man.
All right. So
that one.
we're just talking a little bit about, you know, where all these different creators came from, and, you know, how they found the Pokemon community on YouTube, where they how they started their channel, different aspects about that. Let me ask you guys a couple questions that we have lined up right here. Dub had a follow-up question. He literally said follow-up question. What is your favorite aspect of your own channel, and how do you plan to build upon that trait? Right there. So we'll start off with Steven Krantz. Yeah, it's a hard question. So what is your favorite aspect of your own channel, and how do you plan to build upon that trait?
I'm going to say that my favorite aspect of the channel is that I did so much research and so much question asking, and I just I'm proud to provide like quality.
Yeah.
Like quality.
Yeah.
Like I want it to look good. I want you guys to feel good.
Look good, feel good, prime time.
I think that's, for the most part, I think that would be it.
Yeah. And for you, Cali Life TV, what is your favorite aspect of your own channel? How do you plan to build upon that trait?
My favorite aspect of my own channel is just being able to basically be myself and show everybody from my life from my point of view.
Yeah.
And learning basically how to just evolve, you know, from something like how I've been evolving, like slowly and just progressing. And like Pat Flynn says, you know, you'll slowly see channels start to evolve and just take off. And
yeah.
That's what I'm enjoying.
Hey, that's awesome to hear, man. And Gladiator Collectibles right here. Same question. Your favorite aspect of your own channel. How do you plan to build upon that?
So I kind of what sort of what Kyle Life said. Like I don't have to put on a front. I'm myself. Yeah. Every time, again, use this clip 5 years from now. Every time that PokeRev, Breaking Nate, every time these guys get on camera, they're like, whoop, and they're not like that. Like that's what I'm trying to say. They are not like that in real life. And I don't care who says what. They're just not like that.
Gladiator coming in here with the hot takes, guys.
But I'm just saying, like, that is my favorite aspect, that I can just go on, be myself. I don't have to be kid friendly, even though I don't go out of my way to like not be kid friendly.
Yeah.
But like, you know, I can be PG-13, you know, rated M sometimes.
Right.
And not feel bad about it. Not, you know, have to, like I was saying, limit myself with Pokemon. If I want to open up football next stream, I can. And everybody won't be like, oh, what's going on? So that's my favorite aspect. And how I do want to improve on it is, like I was saying, kind of like stay true to the name, where like I'm not Gladiator Pokemon, you know. I want to do some UFC content, some like my
that hits
real
me
goal,
right there.
I was already gonna say, like, my goal when football starts again is to do that same thing with football. Hey guys, the Buccaneers are playing this week. This is my prediction for the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel that.
I feel you.
And the reason I say that is because that's built off of like what I see in the UFC, like uploads where like the guys do that same thing but without the cards. They give their predictions of the fights, but they're just sitting there.
Yeah.
So like I'm gonna add the cards to it. I think it'll be something a little different.
No, the storytelling aspect to it that you want to add is definitely gonna add a different, you know, level, more substance to it for sure.
So that's how I want to improve on, like, just not just doing one thing on the channel, you know.
Right.
My goal, like, it's kind of starting with the conventions, but I'd like to have a actual store one day that's like I don't know, like, not just like a mall kiosk.
Right.
Like I want like a real store.
Right.
And not like, oh, I don't know if I can afford rent 6 months from now. Like I want to like really be set down somewhere.
Right. I feel you on that. I think for me, I'm gonna go ahead and answer this question too, I guess. Favorite aspect of your own channel? I would say also just the camaraderie aspect of it has been a big influence on it ever since I came on, ever since like OGs like, you know, Dub, OPB, Laura, all you guys, not to not name everybody in here because everybody in here, we're not even at 5K yet. Everybody in here is definitely an OG, but from like the jump, the interactions I had in Pokeball and Mike stream and Trainer Trey stream, Kobe Collect stream, you know, some of like the ones I initially remember, that was like, hey man, like this is something right here. I enjoy this. I want to, you know, I want to bring something to that too. And we all have, what I enjoy is that we all have our own way. We all have our own, we may be ripping like similar products and doing similar products, but we are our own people. And, you know, when you're able to put that out there, it definitely brings in people that's, you know, have a like mind. And when you have people in the chat that are like-minded, the chat just runs so smooth and everybody's having a good time. It makes people want to come back and feel that sense of community. So I just want to keep growing that aspect of things. On top of that, what do you say? Build upon that trait. I want to expand it. That's why I wanted to introduce kind of a podcast to give other creators a nice little outlets. You know, whether you guys just started this year, what have you guys been going on for a couple years? I don't care like how many subs you have. You just want to have people in here being able to, you know, talk about their content journey, their Pokemon journey, especially because you guys are all in that similar space. So I kind of want to provide people with like a more in-depth version of you guys yourselves to maybe, you know, grow your side. You know, I'm not saying I have the biggest following in the world, but I think when people come together as a community and like we throw that word around kind of carelessly sometimes, community, but I kind of want to cultivate that and keep it growing and, you know, add to it. I'm gonna go on to the next one. Alex said, if we sneaker check, is this a 4-way sneaker check? You guys got sneakers on?
I'm not wearing shoes.
I actually do.
All right, man. I got my chanclas on. All
right. How gonna make me hit me with the Vans?
Hey, the Vans. Let's go.
No shoes.
No shoes? Hey, you guys wearing socks? You guys wearing socks? Let's go.
I got socks on.
Not in the house.
Dark Magician Girl had a question right here. Have you seen any rip and ship streams with absurdly cheap product for sale? Said Dark Magician Girl. To like an actual rip and ship, I think the prices are pretty standard for the most parts. You know, they'll fluctuate slightly here and there. It just depends on what the goal of that channel is. If they want to continue to grow and, you know, provide, you know, solid contents, there is like definitely a standard at which I feel like they have to be at.
Yeah. Cheapest is gonna be Pokeball or Mike because he don't charge anything. And he gives it away for free.
Hey, PBM.
There
you go. There you go.
Go, hands down, brother.
Facts. Steven said LAFC, baby. Hey, let's go.
Hey, yo, y'all already know, bro.
Sleeping Snorlax said, I'm beginning to think all Poketubers have facial hair as a part of their look aside from Leonhardt. Thoughts? Sleeping Snorlax. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
This is a week of not.
Got called out.
Hey, I'm at the shave. I shaved one time for a video. Shout out to the wife for that one. All right, so guys, as we keep going forward, do you guys have a major goal for this year for any of your channels? Let me know. I know we kind of touched on it, but I know Gladiator had a specific one with.
Yeah, I don't want to sound cocky, but yeah, you already know. I think I can do it by December. I do.
So by December, you want to be able to expand that your channel to be more than just mainly Pokemon and give that content out there, right?
I think I can get it. I think I can do the UFC stuff, football stuff, maybe some IRLs, and hit 100K.
Yeah,
I believe you could do it, man.
Yeah, I'm not that far away. The shorts keep getting me 100 there and 100 there, but I think if I make a consistent couple UFC videos, couple football videos, I might get some extra people up in here.
Nice, man.
I think that like I really like. Again, when the season starts with football, I've already been thinking about this stuff, but like what Cali Wife was saying with daily uploads, it's really hard to keep up with. But I would love to like rip a pack of Prism every day.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like a pack of Prism cards
and stretch it out.
Just have them like lined up. You know, like I come home from work, take a shower, make that short, like make it a part of my day. You know, for the season.
I actually got told that by one of my subscribers, like, hey, you know, you should do a pack a day, and I've done that, you know, just for those people, but you know, sometimes I don't have money for a pack a day.
Yeah. So Steven, what's the major goal for you on your channel right here?
Well, I posted that I had just got over 2,000 watch hours.
Nice, man.
So I think the goal here is by like June.
Okay.
June, July, get that email, baby. It says you are a partner. Right. You've been invited in.
Yeah.
That's the goal, because I want to do really cool like things with the community, and like he said, you know, ripping a box, like ripping something once a day, being able to, and obviously, you know, you're not getting a ton of money from being monetized.
Yeah.
But to be able to inject that right back in.
Yeah.
That I'm looking forward to that. I think it's going to be so cool. So that's definitely the goal.
Yeah. And Cali Live TV, I know you said that similar goal, you know, trying to reach that 4,000 watch hours, which it's a funny thing that we were talking about the other day. I forgot where. It's like, once you reach it, it's like not a big deal at all. It's like the biggest deal before you hit it though. But so
man. Yeah, I've been trying.
I just kind of naturally did with streaming. It just like it happens with streaming. Like I didn't have more than 20 people in there.
Yeah.
But it just kind of happened over 6 months.
The consistency, Cali Life, I would say, like the streams definitely add a lot to it, you know, as far as watch hours goes, and it helps you build. It helps you build like a personal kind of community with everybody that comes by too, which is kind of like it's a lot of fun, you know, getting to know people and, you know, being able to reach out to individuals. You're like, hey, I've never actually met this person in real life, But you know what? OPB, that's my guy right there. You know, like ride or die for OPB. And I've never even met him in real life, but man, that's my man right there. Not to say everybody else isn't, but I mean, he's always showing me love like crazy. So, you know, we got to be down with OPB. It's good to hear a little bit of the backgrounds in there. Sleeping Snorlax said, you all have cool Pokemon backgrounds. Inventory, is that purely decorative or is it stock, says Sleeping Snorlax. Okay, so you're talking about our backgrounds. My background, for the most part, these are all boxes that we've broke on the channel right here. And then, yeah, this is like empty product right here.
Oh, that's awesome, Jay. Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
You kept those boxes.
Yeah, I wanted to keep those boxes cool. just as memories. How about yourselves, guys? Like that background do you guys have? We'll start with Gladiator Collectibles on this.
Nah, mine's trash.
Yeah.
Mine's trash. I literally, you guys saw me move that stuff. Like, I still have a lot of storage stuff in here.
Yeah.
You can see my Pops and my Game Boy stuff up there.
Yeah.
That's actually an Arceus and Dialga Switch that I got at CollectCon. I traded for it. Like that's just like my actual card stuff is like here.
Oh, okay.
Like, I have more shelves. Yeah, I have more shelves that you can see with a lot cooler stuff on it. But because I've been thinking about how I can actually switch up my my setup.
Got you.
But yeah, this is just like my office collection room.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of stuck in this corner because of the desk.
Right.
So I wish I could get these two shelves behind me, but there's just they would be in the middle of the room.
It's like a tough way to like navigate it, huh?
I have as you guys can see, like I've thought about doing the like this type of thing like on my stream. So that way I'm just like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like I actually have a green screen. I have an Elgato green screen. But it is what it is, you know. I wish I could show off more of my stuff. I'm gonna have to figure it out in the future, like move the computer somewhere, get the stuff in the background.
No, yeah, for sure. I mean, I think I've changed my setup so many times, but that's just because I've had like a weird time with streaming because when I started up, I was just doing it. At the time where we were living, I just didn't have space for it, so I would drive over to my mom's house early in the morning, clear out the garage, get it set up, break it down after, drive back.
Crazy.
So like all those streams in the garage, like there was a whole day process, you know, going back and forth, which is why like I wasn't like able to be super consistent with it, you know, because I would have to drive somewhere to set it up, break it all down.
Wait, you were driving and setting up in a garage?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I mean, once we were able to have a bigger spot, you know, it kind of opened things up. But even now I still like change it up and I kind of want to figure out what the I want to see, you know, what looks good, what's bad. I mean, look at this, guys. Look at this. Watch. It's all kinds of tricks right here. I'll show you some trickery. This ain't connected to nothing. It's just there. It's just like a little poster that I had made up to figure. I was just gonna do something with it, but I mean, like these boxes are all empty. Boxes we open. This is empty right here. The puzzle in the back was donated to me from one of my moderators, Wilson Lee. So I mean, it's been like a collective thing with a lot of people that, you know, show so much love and, you know, very appreciative of it. How about you, Kelly? Have I asked you, Steven, about your background? I haven't asked either of you guys, huh? Okay. We'll start with Cali Life TV. My bad.
There you go.
And so let us know a little bit about your background. We see some collection stuff back there.
So basically, my background, I got decoration and nothing for sale, just all memorabilia for myself, like this autograph of Kobe Bryant.
Fire.
Oh man,
that's cool.
Timeless. And
I thought that was Kobe. I couldn't fully see it, but I thought it was.
Yeah, it's Kobe. It's his 5-time NBA championship when he won it, and it's officially signed too. And I got this back in 2015 at an auction style, like like a estate sale.
Okay.
Yeah, and then basically the marshmallow helmet. I used it in a couple of shorts, and I was that for Halloween.
That's cool. That's dope.
And then I got a couple of signed energies right here. I got a Rick from TCG Battles.
Oh, let's go, Rick.
It's your boy. AJ, guys know AJ, right? Who goes sleeve it out to AJ Korea.
Yeah.
And then Pokey Surge,
Hey, sheesh.
Pokey shit.
Hey, shit.
And Panda.
Hey, let's go, Panda.
Still trying to get more, y'all.
Hey, man, I know.
I keep
Shout
all
out
my
to Panda,
sub-energies.
Michigan crew, baby. Let's go.
We're gonna link up at card party, so I got you with that one. And Steven, how about yourself, man? You got we see some nice pictures in the background, paintings.
I love the prints. They're from the Pokemon nice. Center. And you can ask, I found like the perfect frames, but I found 5. And so there was 2 I was looking for like a month, and I finally found them.
Oh, nice.
So those like just, they're awesome. I love the prints so much. And then I think someone was like, do you guys have, is that sealed stuff behind you, or is it, that's what they want to know.
Yeah.
All the stuff that's up there for the most part is all sealed. Don't be eyeing the PC, Evolutions right? Premium Collection box.
Yeah, hey, just nice open them real quick. I bet you there's a couple Rayquazas.
We did give one away for a battle prize.
Hey, Steven just confirmed that he's giving away that entire shelf on the next stream, guys.
Hey, yo.
You heard it here first. This man confirmed
Let's go.
But then I think the Celebrations ETBs over here and one of the Hidden Fates ones are opened, but everything else is sealed over there.
Yeah.
So some of it, a lot of it's sealed. Some of it's not. It's okay. I had to open up some Hidden Fates for myself. You know what I love though behind me is the book that you got with the I'm trying to remember what the movie was called. The Lugia movie that came out in Japan.
2000?
Oh. Yeah. And if you open it, there's it's like the original Ancient Mew.
Okay.
Like the first one that came from Japan.
Oh, I think I remember you saying, showing me that. Yeah, I remember that.
Super cool. I think that's probably one of my favorite things that I got. I got it for a Christmas present one year. I spoiled, man. Straight spoiled. Couldn't believe it.
Hey, Sir Andre, have a good night. Appreciate you being in here. Cuz, welcome in. Dan Wiseman, welcome in. Dizzy, PBM, all you guys still in here hanging out. Appreciate y'all taking the time coming in here. Bilal and Cards had he said, I have a trick question. All right, we have a trick question in here. Bilal, don't trick us too much, I have a trick question for all of you. Would you rather have 5,000 dedicated members or 5 billion subscribers? Something I've been brainstorming to ask content creators. So, hey, when you say 5 billion subscribers,
easy.
Are they like people actually consuming your content? Because if you can't get 5,000 dedicated members out of 5 billion subscribers, I don't know what you're doing. You must be doing something wrong. Hey,
yeah,
there's the Ancient Mew right there. There's the Ancient Mew. I see you. Hey, Gladiator. We'll start with you on this one. How about you?
I would say the members, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
That means that they all click the member up button. You know?
Yeah.
And 5,000, that's a lot.
That's a lot of members.
That's a lot. Even with YouTube's cut.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Man.
Hey, Cali Life TV, how about for yourself?
Honestly, I don't know. I think I'd rather have some dedicated members, to be honest with you. I'll still in that engagement and 5,000 memberships. I think I could live off of that and be happy.
I feel you. Steven Krantz.
Oh, 5,000 members, no doubt.
Yeah.
Got to do it.
Yeah,
I'm good. We don't need too much riffraff.
Y'all some damn liars. I'm going for 5 billion subscribers, man. I'm turning all 5 billion of them into some members because that's what we're doing. No, I feel you guys on that. For me, no, I'm still going 5 billion subscribers because I'm for sure gonna turn them
outreach
into some members, and we're having some fun. On that. I mean,
how many people on Earth? Hold on.
There's 8 billion.
That's like a percentage.
Yo, I'm gonna step away 1 second.
Bro, you
7.8.
Alex says, "Wow, I'm just a number to Joey."
That means 5 out of 7 billion are
check this bad
subs.
boy out.
So I don't know.
She's in there.
That's like
she's tucked away in there.
That's 3/4 of the world's population. 5 billion in chat.
Right.
Yeah, there's less than 8 million or 8 billion on the planet. So if 5 billion are subscribed to you.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. That means that some babies are subbed and some like some like Aborigine people or some too.
So the way I see it, is it's kind of a loaded question because once you reach that level of, I don't know, success, like 5 billion, that's an instrumental number right there. That should come with the membership. So it's kind of like something, I don't see that very comparable. Because you see members, you subs. How do you get members? You earn subscribers. You have people that enjoy your content. So as you go up to that number, it's only like right that it kind of like trickles up with you, unless you're just kind of like an asshole. Then for some reason they sub to you, but like this guy he's kind of weird. I'll sub real quick, and then So it just goes hand in hand. I feel like that's a question that's we might need a different number to go with.
Digi Smithy, it is a pain in the butt to get paid from YouTube initially. It's a pain in the butt.
Digi?
It is.
Yeah. I don't expect anything when it starts.
It's a wire transfer.
I just really want to be able to have our we're going to have a love disc emoji. We're going to have a Dorito emoji. We're going to have some silly stuff in there for sure.
Having emojis part of it was like, it's so fun, man.
We got our own emoji here at Jay's Stevens Corner. ECG, baby. There it is.
I've seen that.
That's nice Steven gang. Appreciate y'all dropping that. I see you guys. Yeah, I mean, it kind of just comes with the territory, right? Like, you kind of cultivate that community, I think. Going up, Digi said, what is the end game for your YouTube channel? That's a tough question. That's a tough question to ask. Here, I'll give you guys time to think about what you guys are going to say. I'll answer it off the top. For me, like going from when I started, there was no goal. There was just me trying to find other people that enjoyed opening packs. We would just hang out, maybe open a booster box, maybe open some product, do a giveaway here and there. Just chill, talk some smack, some shit, and just have a fun time while we were there, As I continued along like this, content journey within Pokemon, I'm like, okay, like how do I, improve it? I had fun like hanging out in certain rippenships at the time. So I'm like, okay, let me see if introducing this aspect of the channel works out. If it fails, oh well, at least I tried. And it was, it's slow growth, but growth is growth, and you're putting in your time, your efforts. So I think people usually notice that, they see that, they respect it. So all you guys in here, like, supported me like crazy, like more than I could ever ask for. And then it kind of turned into like, okay, like this is moving, and all of us, well, most of us, we're like, even if you're at 100K, right? Like breaking that right there, in the grand scheme of YouTube, it's still not that big. Like in the grand scheme of YouTube. So me like having 4,000 subs, like, okay, like I'm starting to think a little bit more ahead now and trying to figure out where I want to navigate this. But I do want to implement, multifaceted streams like this. We going from podcast to an opening stream to a member stream, different things like that, and expand the content. So just keep expanding, implementing new ideas. Don't be afraid to take risks. The goal for me, for sure. How about you guys? We'll start off with Steven Krantz right now. What is the end game for you on YouTube?
Well, thank you for asking, Jay. Appreciate it. Again, pleasure to be here. I think the end game for me is to be able to make this, and I'll be honest, I feel like I'm already getting there. I'm getting people that like, and it's right now, it's for the most part people that I know personally that have, like, they have not been into Pokemon and they're getting back into it. That's my end game. I want to get people back into it because of what it's done for me. I feel like there's some people out there that might not even know this is something that they need. Mm-hmm. I say that in I don't know. I say it in the most like the best, most positive, meaningful way, Because there's some days when like maybe you're not having the best day, you know?
Yeah.
You just wanna rip a pack, or you wanna watch somebody else do it, and it's just a fantastic release. So Endgame is just to get a lot more people in it, and just to be able to do it and it not be a hindrance, I guess. Like be able to have fun and keep doing it.
Right. Yeah.
Because the day that like it doesn't, like, you're like, I don't want to do this. Well, then don't do it.
Yeah.
You don't got to do it that day.
Yeah.
You know?
Albert, how about yourself? And we're going into the end game now. What is it for you on YouTube?
Well, I was gonna say like I don't know. I guess short term. I just thought about it. Like short term, I think having like a consistent schedule, which I don't have, and just having more like organization in my streams. Like I was saying earlier to you, like upgrading my equipment, which I've been slacking on.
Yeah.
So that's short term to get the stream, but like long term with the stream, I'm trying to use it, like I was saying, to open up a legitimate store. You know, like I could see myself doing the conventions for the next couple years, maybe 2 more years, like the rest of this year, maybe 1 more.
Yeah.
And trying to save up some money and trying to get
like a brick and mortar,
like an actual split, an actual space. And like I was saying, like not like at a mall, like I want like a standalone building.
Like a Frankenstein.
Yeah, like
I know what you're.
Frankenstein's big. Yeah,
I hear you, man. Absolutely. You know, it's funny how I can't remember who I was talking about this with. Maybe it was on stream, but can you think of like a chain or a brand that does trading cards? Like not Hot Topic.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say not like GameStop, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, here in Orlando, there is one kind of like thing. It's called Cool Stuff Games, and I think they're throughout Florida. That's where I go and take my bulk. But okay. it's a lot of like mom and pop stores here.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's mostly smaller, right?
Yeah. I know the guy at Orlando Sports Cards. I detail his car. Nice. You know, like I know the guy. There's another one around here called Big Lead Sports Cards. They sell Pokemon. He doesn't charge me tax. There, like I just walk in. He gives me like 10% off, and he doesn't charge me tax. And it's because, you know, I go in there every week.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like even if I'm not buying for the stream, I'll stop by, talk to them for 20 minutes, buy a couple packs. You know, and I'm trying to get that atmosphere for my own store, you know?
Yeah.
And the stream, like I guess when I started YouTube, that wasn't my goal. But now that I make a little bit of side money doing this, and, you know, I could see it as a real business. Like I would give up my day job, go into the card store every day. I could see myself doing that.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing, like also like owning that card store, right? But then like flying to like Denver or whatever for whatever card show, you know,
whatever like, Collecticon they have in Denver.
Setting up there, that's what I'm saying. Like having my own card show and then traveling and hitting those big shows. Yeah, basically, I would love to do that.
Very nice, very cool, man. Cali Live TV, for you, do you have a end goal that you want to, you know, maybe possibly reach with your YouTube channel?
Yeah, the end game is basically just to try to reach just as high subscriber count and engage with all the subscribers. And what I would love to actually have is a card party myself, but my own type of way, you know, like a California Life TV event, and where I come and I bring in all my subscribers, and I want to thank them for, you know, being a part of the community, and probably, you know, give a lot of passes away, but at the same time, you know, probably try to break even and not even trying to make money off the event, just to do it just out of my appreciateness, you know, back to the community.
Yeah,
that's
the network aspect of things.
Yeah, it's one of my end games. And also, like, Gladiator Collectible goes back to say, like, on the business aspect of things also, because I'm starting to learn that right now, as, you know, we're talking about earlier, and how to get my foot in that door, and trying to get those prices correct on the packs, and and everything else. And at the same time, it's a lot of people already in here doing it, and I would love to just make sure I don't want to step on anybody's toes, and announce breaks correctly, and want everybody in the community to see, oh yeah,
have a good time
California
with
Life
it.
TV is about to have some breaks, and he's not over here trying to bite off this person or trying to copy someone. I want to just do basically my own style of breaks, but the California Life TV way, and the end goal is just to
you just gotta put your own spin on it. Basically.
And that, I mean, I've told a lot of people this already too. Like at this point, it's an oversaturated thing. We're in here. When I say that, it's oversaturated, so it's like you're at some point you're selling yourself, your own personality to whoever's watching you, man. They're not in here because you have sometimes maybe if it's a new set, they're new to Pokemon again. They clicked on whoever had Scarlet and Violet, they weren't even sure, So there is that aspect, but in between sets, it's kind of like, okay, if we enjoyed this person, I'm gonna come back, so it's really about your personality shining through everything.
Most definitely.
I was gonna say, just adding on to that, like we collectively rip and shippers don't have the best prices. Like, if you want the best prices, then go on eBay or Safari Zone. Like,
absolutely.
But I personally try. I make sure that I am not higher than anybody else. I make sure that I'm at that level and I'm not higher. I'm not overpriced. Sometimes people are lower than me because they choose to do the packs lower. But I try and make sure that I don't feel bad about whatever price I'm putting up.
Right.
And
you got to make sure you sleep at night, guys. Don't.
I think I saw someone doing a Discord or drip rip for like $4 a pack if you want to get in on that.
like for myself. Like, I'm kind of confused. Like, I got those Dragon Majesty packs, and those prices on those packs are like $45 a pack almost.
It's not worth to open. It's not worth opening.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, like what
the singles that you're gonna pull out. It's one of those catch-22. Same thing with evolutions. The singles that you're gonna pull out is not worth what the pack is.
I tried to. I thought about it. I was like, can you price out an Evolutions box break? And the viewers might not know, but like
it's expensive, bro.
It might almost cost us money to do something like that.
Absolutely.
Because you can only charge, like, you can't charge more than what, $25 a pack? Who's going to pay more than that anyhow, right? And if you think about it and you look at what the price of it is, just go look on eBay, like, doesn't even make sense to do after all the fees and everything. It's crazy.
No, I mean, that's what you have to look into too. Different fees and everything. But, as like doing rip and ships, doing all that stuff, it could turn into a real dirty game. It could turn into a really dirty game really, really quickly. So, it puts a lot of pressure. I've done those mystery packs. I've lost sleep over doing those mystery packs because I'm like, fuck, am I doing this decent? Am I doing this okay?
Yes.
Because at doing that, I'm putting my, I won't say reputation, but who I am, my integrity on the line. So I'm like, okay, I got to do it as best I can. If I mess it up on anything, definitely give whatever refund is necessary, because I'm like, damn, maybe I didn't do a good job on that. But being very transparent with everybody in chat, and making sure that they are aware that, hey, if it's not, if you guys overall don't feel like it worked out properly, I have no problem,
I feel like you probably do it the best way, man.
If anything, yours are extra generous, especially the last ones you did were extra generous. And like, you tell people, even on the website, like, you're not guaranteed the value. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I tell people in the description, I'm like, guys, don't buy these. Buy singles. Buy singles if you want your value, I'm like, I'll tell you guys. But yeah, so it could be tough. It could get real sticky real quick. Let's put it that way. Let's do a couple more questions, guys. I know there's a couple people on live right now. I know Getchu's gonna be live. I know Albert's gonna be live.
I put it for 11.
Put 11. All right. Yeah, feel free. If we keep going a little bit, Albert, feel free to hop off, man, because I know time is valuable.
It's all good. I can push it back by 5 minutes at a time.
No, you're good. Yeah, you're good. So let's do some questions in here. Digi, another question. Appreciate you, Digi, coming in here with the questions. Thank you guys for hanging out in here. And also, we won't, if we go past 8 o'clock our time or my time, we won't go past 8:30. So at the most, another 30 minutes. Okay. Was there a point in your YouTube journey where you were close to quitting? What made you change your mind? We'll start off with Cali Life TV because I feel like you've had your YouTube channel like the longest, I think.
Can you repeat your
question? Absolutely. Sorry. Was there a point in your YouTube journey where you were close to quitting? What made you change your mind?
Yeah, man. I don't know if you guys remember during that shooting last year of those kids in the elementary, and I actually made a video and I was live on that. And during that time, that shooting really affected my mentally because I had my two sons that go to school. And you know, I was starting to like just think about like crazy scenarios in my head, you know, and I was thinking like that should not something's going on in my head and I cannot balance like YouTube with that going on during at the same time. So I made that video, and when I made that video, I got a lot off my chest and mind, and I noticed that I took a pause from YouTube for like about like three months, and that pause was due to that messing up my mental state. And I was always just constantly just thinking about my kids, and I don't know, it just really messed me up. And you know, and it just happened again last week again, you know, and it's sorry, it hurts my heart, you know, that's going on. And that was, I think, my most crucial point where I thought I was gonna like stop doing YouTube just because I was so angry, but at the same time I was like, you know what, I'm gonna use it also as a voice for a platform, you know, and speak up. But during that incident, I did take a 3-month break at least, man, from YouTube.
No, I mean that at the time, that particular event you're talking about, that hit hard for me too. I wasn't sure how to go about it. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do something. Like I had a very much smaller platform than I do right now at that time. So I was like, okay, let me try to figure out if I can help maybe raise a couple extra dollars for like a GoFundMe for them. So that's what I did. You know, I try to just do something to you know, make, I don't want to say a positive because it's impossible to make a positive out of that, but just do something. Just do something, you know, not just to sit around and do it. But I understand that real life can get in the way of this very quickly, very easily.
You know, I would have never thought, you know, something like that was going to affect me so mentally, you know, and now that I look back on it right now, like months later, you know, also thanks to Just Joshin, who promotes a lot of mental health.
Facts.
You know, I've been able to, I've been speaking to him, and he is amazing in the community, you know, and he gives a lot of great advice, you know, and I would love to say that he kind of, you know, helped me out through that phase.
And for real,
like I didn't ever met Josh in real life, but I met him through the Pokemon community, and I thank him for that.
Exactly, and that's a nice little outlet for a lot of other people. Shout out to my man, Just Joshin. Mental health is definitely a big thing that needs to always have some awareness within this, guys.
I think that male mental health is a big thing that gets overlooked because as a, I guess, younger male, it's not cool to talk about your feelings.
No,
and everyone kind of keeps it in, so
that's what they teach
us. Definitely.
No,
we're young.
It's absolutely true, man. I'm gonna move over to Gladiator on this. Anything along your journey that made you want to quit?
Not quit YouTube, no. There's been a few times where like it's like actually before I started the uploading where I'm like, why am I spending so much money on cards? And that was in a way part of it where it's like, if I'm gonna spend this much money on cards, I need to like do something with it instead of just sitting in my room by myself.
You need to move with it a little bit more smarter. You need to move with it smarter.
Instead of just spending my own money on this stuff and then having these cards, let me, you know, I need to do something a little different. So I did question before, like, do I want to continue buying cards? And that was really before, like, it was like a financial thing. Like, like, you know, why am I spending $200 a week on cards to open by myself? So, you know, like, that's kind of in a way pushed me towards, all right, let me do something with the open the cards, let me make content. But I don't know, maybe there's a universe where I stop buying the cards and I never do the videos. That's what I'm saying.
There's a universe where any possibility has come true, man.
Yeah, so
there you go.
There was a point where I could have said like, hey, I'm spending too much money on this.
Yeah.
But I didn't. So
you kept going.
Yeah, my girl. Also, I was just gonna say my girlfriend's a big part of that. She's like, why are you spending so much money on this?
Right.
You need to do something with it.
Keep you in check. Someone said to keep you in check. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. To like rethink everything. Steven, how about yourself? I know you're very early on in this, journey that you're having, but has anything like kind of got in the way?
You can say it, Jay. I'm a baby.
Hey, man. Yeah.
Let's get it out the way. I'm a baby tuber. So you're saying what's something that discouraged me?
Was there anything along your journey thus far that's made you want to quit? What made you change your mind?
Yeah. Actually, before I started, I got celebrations was I wasn't really in the community. Like this was the first set that was like a special set. It was really hard to get, right? I remember I opened one of the ETBs and I got 9 packs. Mm-hmm. Was it 9 packs? I was like, I'm done. I'm done. That's it. Forget it.
I'm done with you, Pokemon.
Swear to God, because there's nothing you can do. It don't matter if the cards are like bent in half when you get them. Yeah. There is literally nothing you can do.
Man, tell me about it.
They're not going to do. The Pokemon company's not going to do anything for you. I ended up opening another box at some point, like a couple of weeks after, and I got 11 packs, and I swear to God.
You're like, okay, that's cool.
That was it. There hasn't been anything really crazy yet.
Yeah.
There really hasn't been. Nothing crazy yet. So, fingers crossed, man. Trying to do the right things. So
knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
I'm trying, man.
I was gonna say, just to add on kind of what I was saying, like I think somebody what is it? Pokemon Knowledge or something like that. The dude that always streams with Rattle sometimes.
Yeah.
I streamed into his like I think it's something that's not talked about enough. Like when you first get into the hobby, a lot of people go crazy. And that's kind of what happened to me. Like I went crazy. I was buying a lot. And I think it's hard to like balance, like, especially if you're not a content creator and you're opening hundreds of dollars of cards a week,
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I give mad props to Ian. Well, Ian, he really don't, be spending on the booster packs, but he's creating his content, dude.
Yeah, no, like especially your content creator, doing the best thing, not lazy content with it. But yeah, anytime we hop on the podcast, I'm like, or even like during the stream, sometimes I'm like, guys, just make sure that you like take care of yourself first. Take care of yourself first. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the time that you guys are putting in here, first of all. And I mean, I've been very candid with it, telling everybody, hey, even if we don't get a single order today, we're going to kick it. We'll open up some products. It might not be a 6-hour stream like we do sometimes, but we're still going to make the most of the time we do have in here. And we're going to have some fun.
Yeah. What does Dub say? Pay your bills, pay your family, pay yourself, pay your Pokemon. Right? Something like that in that order.
I like that. What?
Dub said it best, man. The last time
make
he
that
was
into
on.
a shirt, Dub.
Yeah.
It's true, man. That's it.
Man.
It's a tough thing to navigate, especially if you're like diving head first into it again for the first time. But it's just something to always be like, be aware of. Just be aware of, guys. Before we get out of here, guys, I'm sorry. I know there was some more questions in there, but we're running close on time. We are going to just have some closing comments from each one of them. You guys can let us know what you got going on. Let us know anything. Oh, another pack. You're right. We only opened like 2 packs. Let's open one more pack, guys.
To like end it off. Yeah.
Scarlet Violet.
Whenever. Okay.
I'm doing Silver Tempest, guys.
Okay. All right, here I'm opening 2.
Yeah, Scarlet Violet.
I got a Gary.
Why can't I make
2
this?
Gary packs. Dude, you guys notice obviously you probably did. They just said F it with the code cards.
Oh yeah.
And it's whatever color it is.
It's now. Chaos. It's chaos with the code now, man. Awesome show, everyone. Appreciate you, Gonzo. Appreciate you. Emoga. Freaking crocodile. Damn crocodile.
Casper kid.
Told you, said Alex.
Jacques.
Something. Houndoom. There we go. Nice reverse.
I like that.
And Iron Treads. Such a weak name for a Pokemon. I like the name of it. I like the look of it, but I don't like the name of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
This is the troll of this set.
Hey,
is Revavroom.
Hey, the vacuum. The vacuum. The vacuum. The Revavroom.
Treads. Dude, I really like this alt art, man. I pulled it the other night. It's
that's fire.
Get one, Callie.
The one with the galaxy in the background.
Yeah.
Clampy pulled it.
It looks good. It looks good.
Man. It's amazing. I think it's one of my favorites out the set for sure.
Hey, let's see if Callie gets one more.
Easy.
So as we finish ripping these packs, after I'm gonna have you guys just give me some closing thoughts. Anything about your channel you guys want anybody to know? Ooh, Corridon EX, nice.
There you go.
UPB, I see you, UPB. Appreciate you coming through. Uh oh.
Look at this guy, man. This guy's showing us up. It's not even fair, man.
I just had one more pack. That's it. I gotta sell the rest.
You can bust out the mega pack, man.
Oh man.
Miriam, where are you?
Hey Jay.
Yo.
Jeez.
Can I do this one for like a giveaway? Like right now, like whatever I pull goes to the person.
Sheesh. Hey man, do you want to do it? You want to do it?
Yeah. How can we do it? Like, how can we make it happen?
I can. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna just go through this real quick. Arcanine V. How about this? How about you hit me back when you meet me at Card Party on that 1 pack, and I do a giveaway from my side on this side.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
Hey, but without you, man,
Whichever way,
we ain't gonna do it. So appreciate you, Cali Life. Let's do it like this, and then when we meet up at Card Party, it'll be around. And Albert, you have to head off right now, right?
No,
Are you good? You good? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So
I stream for 11:11.
let's let me try to set this up real quick. So a little 2-pack magic.
I said in the community post that like it would be. I might be a little late, so it is what it is. I'm not too worried about
I hope I'm not too late. That's OPB song right there. Let me set this up.
These have been real cold.
Steve.
These have been cold, man.
Steven out here.
What's the deal?
He's gonna keep going until he gets a hit.
That's pretty much the idea too.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Hey, everybody in chat, just root Steven on. Yay, Steven. Yay, Steven.
So Steven.
Jeez. It's icy cold. This is Skeledirge, in case you didn't know, okay? It's not Skeledirge, it's Skeledirge. I'm just making sure everyone knows. You don't know, now you know.
If you don't know, now you know. All right. So I put a giveaway in chat right now, guys. It's going to be for 2 packs of Crown Zenith. We'll rip them open. And I'll also give away the Lugia V that I pulled, as well as this Arcanine over here, too.
Bye.
Appreciate you, Cali Life. So get in on that exclamation point raffle. If you guys have been in here rocking with us.
Oh, wait.
Thank you guys for your time.
Forgot I got a card cam.
This one open just to see.
I love it. I'm just gonna run card cam. Just so silly. Has this been done before?
The card cam on here? No,
just
you guys
4
are doing
people
it.
going.
Ooh,
Hey!
okay. I see you.
Let's go, baby.
That tribal lady.
Tribal lady. I like
Imagine you go into school and that's your teacher. You're like,
Right.
what?
Not mad.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I was buzzed.
It took about 5 to get there.
All right.
Yeah, you just topped all my pools right there.
Finally.
All right, so make sure you guys get in there. I'm gonna leave it open for a couple more seconds. Sada is the reason I was forced to play Scarlet instead of Violets, like I was planning. LMAO. Did you? Damn, I see
Violet
you.
all day, baby.
I have Scarlet. I feel like a lot of people got Violet. Like that's actually like something I was thinking. Like usually everybody gets like Diamond instead of Pearl, but a lot of people got Violet this time.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I got
It's legit though. It's like Violet. Yes, please.
I got a free
Scarlet.
Pokemon Violet from Pokeballers.
There you go.
Powder, what's going on,
Nice.
Powder? Cindy,
That's
welcome
crazy.
in. Members only raffle? No, it should be for everybody. This should be for everybody. Cindy, you're in there. You're in there. You got a ticket.
And then also Jay, I haven't made my an announcement on my channel, but I would love to make it right here.
Hey, absolutely, absolutely.
Oh,
run it.
Yeah. So basically, I'm gonna be giving away these PSA slabs too.
Oh, armor
mechanical
Mewtwo.
whoa.
Yeah. Clean, man.
On my upcoming live stream. So everybody who's here, go subscribe and make sure you guys don't miss
There you
that. That this was originally for my 4K celebration, but due to work, I keep having to push it back, dude, because my boss don't want to give me extra time. and so I'm gonna save these. I'm gonna save these two, and I'm gonna save these 2 Crown Z packs also for that giveaway.
Hey, you heard it here. Cali Live TV. Make sure you check him out. Link down low in the description. Stephen Krantz, Kangas Krantz, down low in the description. Albert, down low in the description. Make sure you go show some love to all of them. Let me go ahead, pick a winner. Thank you guys for hanging out on the podcast. I'm just gonna pick one person. So let's see. Good luck to everybody. Thanks to everybody popping by today. Winner chicken dinner is Uncle Rico. Let's go.
Hey.
Congratulations.
Let's go, Rico.
Hey,
Always
Bronx.
positive, always showing love.
Showing love like crazy. I know there was a couple more questions in the queue. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get to them, but thank you guys in here for hanging out. Uncle Rico, let's see if we can get you a little extra something. Nice cherry on top. Let's see, without any reflection. I didn't have my card cam connected, or else I would do it. Grubbin and the Yan Mega on there. But remember, you're still going to get the Lugia V. I don't think you can see that. Lugia V, the Arcanine on top of that. So, Uncle Rico, I know you've sent me your email or your information before, but if you could hit me up on my email one more time so I can get these sent out to you. I think I see a little something, and the thick squirrel, the Greedent V on there.
Yo, you got a members giveaway on the way to you, by the way. It's coming Monday.
Oh, hey, appreciate you, Albert. Hey, shout out to my man, Gladiator Collectibles. Hey,
I'll give everybody a hint. It's a slab.
Right.
Hey, be on the lookout for that, man. Guys, everybody in chat, be on the lookout for that. Shout out to my man, Albert. It's not the first time he's done that, so I appreciate that. Thank you, man.
GC gang, baby.
Hey. All right.
Thanks,
Uncle Rico. Guys, thank you so much for spending some time in here. Gladiator, if you want to hop off for 5 minutes to get your stream set up, I will direct everybody over to you, man, if you want to do that.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll hop off.
That's epic.
We're starting, dude. My community is absolutely insane. I had 5 slabs up. There's only 2 left.
Hey,
The other 3 are sold out.
Let's get it.
I have those Merlin stickers in Scarlet and Violet. So if anybody was interested, I'll be live at 11:11.
Yeah, make sure you hop over. We're gonna stay live for just a bit longer. Go show love to Gladiator Collectibles.
Yeah, appreciate it.
On top of that, for me, my next opening stream should be on Sunday. So if you guys place any orders, they'll be open on Sunday. If you I saw a couple orders come in earlier. So if you place any orders and anything, just let me know if you want a refund or if you want to wait till Sunday when we open them. That's perfectly fine too. You heard a nice announcement from Cali Live TV about his giveaway.
And then it's gonna be Sunday. That's my day off.
All right, let's go. Let's run it.
I'm gonna start working on all the stuff tomorrow, like all the thumbnails and everything.
For sure. Appreciate you, man.
Cali Live, Jay. Thank you guys.
Absolutely, man.
Hey,
all right, we'll see you in a bit, man.
Thank you, man.
Right,
Gladiator, appreciate you, man.
Saturday is typically what we've been doing. This one's going to be a little bit different, you guys. I'm really excited. So we've been doing ultimate pack battles, and I'm pretty sure that most people kind of know that's been like our thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna get away from it a little bit this time. We're gonna have a brand new like a point system, and you can look at some of the rarities for the new set. We're gonna mix in the new set with all the old sets, and basically like a V card is gonna be worth 1 point.
Okay.
You know, like a radiant card is gonna be worth like 2 point, and so on. Shout out to Clampy. You know, definitely I get all my good ideas from Clampy, my wife and Clampy. Always have fantastic ideas. So I'm really excited for that. Definitely want you guys to come check it out. But Scarlet Violet release, you know, is tomorrow. So basically going to be celebrating that on Saturday.
Hey,
yo, pass me there. I'll be there.
Hey, man, for real.
Heck yeah, man. Thanks, Kelly.
Hopefully be able to definitely come by on that Saturday. Kangas gang. There you go. Hey, Alex, dropping in that 269 super chat, man. You didn't have to do all that. Appreciate you, Alex.
So the whistle song's on, baby.
Oh, is it?
That must be it. That must be it.
Hey. No, it's not. It's not. I just checked right now. He just wants to show some love. Appreciate you, Alex. And Alex gifted a membership. Hey, thank you, man. You ain't got to do all that.
Legend.
Shout out to my man, Alex. Hey, Pontiac in here getting gifted that membership. Let's go. What I'm going to do right now, guys, I am going to get that redirect set up so we can go show love to Gladiator Collectibles, man. Hey, Cali Life TV, Steven, man, thank y'all. Appreciate you guys.
Man, glad to be here. I'm happy, you know, you invited me and happy to be here. And if you ever want me again here in the future, I'm always down.
Hey, man, I'm just trying to reach out to well, I didn't even reach out. I just put it on a community tab to see if anybody was down to be here. So the fact that you guys took some time.
I feel pretty lucky. I'll be honest. I might have said something to my wife like a week or two ago. I was like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to get my way into one of these podcasts, and here I am. So mission completed. Mission successful. Thanks, Jay.
Hey, no problem at all, man.
Appreciate it.
Hey, like I said on my channel, I'm looking to, you know, continue with the podcast, you know, have different people on here. This is the first time I tried to do it with like 3 other people on here. Next time I might put it down to 2 so we could get through more things. I think that might be the sweet spot, or 1-on-1 or up to 2 people at a time. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun being able to, you know, chat with you guys, talk about everything for real. It's always exciting and, you know, fun for me to learn about different creators, to learn about how they go through different processes, Pokemon in general. This community has been very, very kind to me. I know it's going to continue to be kind to you guys too if you put in that foot forward, you know?
Yeah, most definitely.
Hey, Alex, Scatterminds, thank you guys all. I already redirected it to Gladiator Collectibles, so hopefully he hops on sooner rather than later. So Alex, Pokebronx, Dizzy Hippie, Pontiac, all you guys are in here, Laura, OPB, Clan Fan. Thank you all for coming by. Anybody that came by earlier just to hear us, you know, ramble on about different things. I appreciate the time in here. Steven, thank you for your time. Cali Life TV, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Later, fans.
Pleasure's all mine, sir.
Appreciate you guys. And until next time, my name is Joey. That is Steven. That is Cali Life TV. We'll catch you on the next one, y'all. Peace. Go show love to Gladiator Collectibles, guys.